Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, good morning. This is your captain speaking. For those who were dreaming of kangaroos and Hollywood stars, welcome back to the land of the living. We hope you had a pleasant journey through Dreamland. Now, as we are halfway through our Sydney to LA adventure, I want to give you a little mid-flight update. First off, let's talk about the view. If you peek out your window, you'll see a beautiful sunrise painting the sky. It's almost enough to make you forget you've been sitting in a metal tube for the past several hours. Secondly, a quick reminder, if you've been hogging the armrest, it's time to play nice. Share the space, folks. There's plenty of elbow room in the sky for everyone. Thirdly, our flight attendants will be soon coming around with refreshments and snacks. So get ready to fuel up because we have another exciting 6 hours ahead. As always, thank you for choosing to fly Qantas. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Okay, it is finally time for us to descend. We'll go ahead and hit 16,000 and we'll activate that and begin our descent down into LA today. Go ahead and pick up the Addon real quick to find out what the weather is on 133.8. It's kind of staticky because we're still pretty far out.
Altimeter 3006.
Here's the altimeter. Okay, before we check in with ATC, let's quickly brief our arrival into LA. So we are descending via the GOATS 1 RNAV arrival into LA. You can see coming out here from the Pacific Ocean. It's going to take us over the Catalina Island, where we need to be at 16,000 feet or above, or at 280 knots. We'll then make a right-hand turn and continue the arrival all the way down to 8,000 feet at Buffy, where we will continue down to just south of LA by the Seal Beach VOR, but we may expect to get vectors from approach headed towards maybe Seaview. We might get a shortcut, but we are at the moment expecting runway 24. I think it's 24 right, but we also might possibly get one of the 25s. So we'll see. We'll check in with ATC here soon, but as of right now, we'll expect 24 right. On 24 right, if you guys know anything about LA, you know it's a very, very long straight-in approach. That's if ATC gives you the entire thing. You can start all the way from Seaview, which is darn near close to Palm Springs. But we also make it a shortcut. But the localizer for that ILS is 108.5, and the final approach course is 251, and then our decision height will be around 118 radial, which is actual altitude from the ground, or 222 barometric. We do not yet know where we're parking yet, but we'll probably just wait till we get on the ground to figure that situation out. But for now, let's go ahead and check in with ATC and see what's going on here. We do have information Lima most currently. I'll turn ATC up here in the background so we can hear, and we'll get our check-in. LA approach, Qantas 116 Heavy is descending via the GOATS with information Lima.
Qantas 116 SoCal approach, LA altimeter 3002, ident.
Alright, he wants us to ident. Copy, will ident, standby. Click right there. Qantas 116 Heavy, ident.
Qantas 116 Heavy, radar contact 7 miles southwest of the Seal Beach VOR, verify altitude.
Qantas 116 altitude, flight level 190.
Qantas 116 Heavy, roger. Descend via the GOATS to arrival, accept maintain 2000, expect ILS from 25 left approach.
Copy that, we'll expect 25 left, we'll descend via GOATS, accept maintain 2000, Qantas 116 Heavy. Alright, so as you can hear, he has switched our runway, and I was kind of expecting him to do that. So he gave us 25 right. For Qantas 116, you said 25 right.
Qantas 116 Heavy, expect ILS 25 left approach.
Copy, thank you. 25 left, ILS. Qantas 116. Alright, 25 left.
We'll
make sure we got that correct. So we have to make a change here in our FMC. So we'll go down to departure arrival, and then we'll go over here to where it says ILS 24 right, and we'll put 25 left. And now I gotta go and actually make the change on my chart as well, as you should be able to see on your screen now. Yep, there it is. So on my charts, here with Navigraph, I need to now go and find. I'm actually going to click right here on runway, and we'll change this. Just go back, cancel.
Maintain 3,600 vector ILS.
Yeah, we'll change that there. And in this view, we can see all of the runways, all the arrivals. So I'm going to go to 25 left ILS. And oh, that's actually perfect. That's way easier for what direction we're coming. So he actually did us a favor there, going via Tornado. So hit add to route right here. Now this does not affect what we have in the sim or in the plane. I have to go and make this change myself as well. So we're going to now go and take that off the screen, and we'll copy that into here. So we know we want go next page Tornado, and that's it. We'll execute.
United 387.
Go to our legs page. We should expect to come from SLI. So we'll go next page. Next page. SLI to Tornado at 5,000 and then continue. So again, he gave us descend via the goats except maintain 12,000. So we'll continue all the way down to basically 12,000 where it says show, and we should be good to go. It should be pretty simple. You can actually see that now being mimicked on our screen. So we'll make a straight right and a left, and basically left turn straight in. So he gave us honestly a pretty nice little shortcut there for 25 left. So let's go now into our nav here, and we have to switch the ILS because the ILS is obviously going to be different on 25 left than it would have been. So it's going to be 109. 109.9, and the course is going to be 251. So 251. Drop that right there, and we'll turn that on, and that is now good to go. We are now basically prepared to land in LA as we finally, man, we have been over the water for so long, overnight, and even much of today was over water. We're finally getting to see
600 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
And there's standard as well, so we'll go jump out of standard, and 3006 is set. We are good to go, guys.
Localizer.
220 Grumpy 419.
So the LA winds are 270 at 10, gusting 16 knots, and as you can see out the window, it's actually pretty fairly overcast, but kind of broken clouds. So we will be flying through a few cloud layers to get into LA. One thing that we were worried about earlier, and that is fuel, and I think we're gonna be okay. We have 46,000 tons right now, or 46,000 pounds of fuel remaining in our tank. So thankfully, it doesn't look like we're gonna have to go to an alternate, but obviously, we hopefully don't have to go around too many times, but we should be good on fuel from here. I mean, I can basically see LA kind of peeking underneath those clouds up off our nose there.
Tornado cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Right, the goats won't arrival. Descent at Tornado. We're cleared the ILS 25 left Tahiti 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. We have begun our final descent into Los Angeles. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the suspension.
Alright, you can see LA right underneath us there. Based on a left base turn, our speed way slowed up here as we make our final descent and approach into LA. Now, one thing I have to point out while we're kind of descending here is I'm using the Headwind 787-9. And for some reason, in multiple of my 787 flights, I've noticed that I've failed to be able to really get the VNAV to capture a top of descent. Matter of fact, it didn't even show a top of descent marker on this flight, and I'm not sure why. So if you guys in chat maybe know how to fix that, maybe I didn't fill out all the information needed on the performance page, I don't know. But so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually descending with vertical speeds. Right now we're coming on the 7,000 feet restriction. And then after that we have tornado at 5,000. We'll go down to 5,000 here. And then we'll hit vertical speed. And I'm basically just going to scroll it down until I see the green umbrella thing come down. And that basically indicates where we are expected to meet that altitude based on our current speed. So we want to make sure, if all else, that we get 5,000 at tornado, because that again is going to be where we make our left turn to capture the ILS into 25 left in LA. So I'm going to make sure we get that, but we should be good right there. You can see we're still turning off. We're slowing down very, very nicely. And as I mentioned earlier, we do have a few cloud layers we got to go through, but I really like that. You can see the pyramid there on our left. I'm not sure what airport that is. There's a lot of airports in a small vicinity here in LA. I think that's Long Beach, possibly. It might be Long Beach. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't see anything as we make our final left turn for final through the clouds.
Delta 1431, SoCal departure.
Go ahead and grab the ILS on approach mode. Oh, we're already high. Crap. LA Tower, Qantas 116 heavy on final ILS 25 left.
Qantas 116 heavy, LA Tower, good evening, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, Qantas 116 heavy. Alright, we heard the man. Let's go ahead and drop those gear. Alright, we have fully captured the localizer and glide slope, as you can see indicated by the green lettering there. We're going to slow ourselves down just a bit more and go flaps down. Gear is already down. Got a bit of a caution there for speed brakes being extended because we were a little fast earlier, so we'll go ahead and retract those now and clear that caution. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LA. See the highways and all the houses in the area. See, once we got down below that last cloud layer, it's pretty clear. Great visibility. Got the ocean and the beach off in our nose. So it's to our best. Alright, reach up and HUD on. Here we go. How about we fly it from here with the HUD on? So we're going to go ahead and turn off the auto throttle and the autopilot. And I fully have control. Let's do this, guys. 13 hours later, we are landing in LA in the Boeing 787-9 with Qantas Airlines. First flight for Qantas. Let's make them proud. Don't want them to regret hiring me. I bucked that power. Now we know this aircraft can be a little bit weird on landing, so I'll do my best here.
Tahiti 8 heavy, LA Tower, good evening. Caution with turbulence. Traffic is a heavy Qantas on a half-mile final. Runway 25 left, clear to land. To land 25 left, and we'll take care of the turbulence. Tahiti 8 heavy, thank you.
I got 2 white, 2 red, so I want to see.
Air Canada 774 heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
A little fast.
Line up and wait, 25 right, Air Canada 774 heavy.
No, don't line up yet. Don't line up yet. Oh boy. Runway incursion.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on, baby, get her down.
LA Tower, American 5467 with the information like stand 249 aircraft type 777-300ER requesting IFR to requesting IFR to Portland.
American 5467.
Alright, there's 80 knots. We'll retract the reverses, make a right turn here. get our charts up so we know where we're going. Hide that.
Qantas 116 Heavy at Lima, cross runway 25 right. Where are you parking today?
At Lima, cross runway 25 right, and I don't know where we're parking. Give me a spot.
And it's currently about
Okay, Qantas 116, the international terminal's that big long one right there, so you can go Lima, Charlie, Kilo.
Copy, we'll take Lima, Charlie, Kilo. Thanks for the help. Qantas 116 Heavy.
Air Canada 774 Heavy, RNAV to Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, guys, we have made it.
Runway 25 right, Air Canada 774.
Flaps up. Lots of traffic. I'm gonna hold right here for a second. Land lights off. APU on.
Delta 190, runway 24 right, taxi via Kilo, Echo, Romeo, cross 24 left at Romeo.
Strobes off. Taxi lights on.
Kilo, Echo, Romeo, cross 24 left
Flaps
at
up.
Romeo. Delta 190.
Alright. Okay, now that we've safely landed in LA, let's take a look at how we did for our first Qantas flight. Looks like 13 hours and 16 minutes was our final block time, and then landing rating was -18. Oh, that doesn't seem right. There's no way. There's no way. Score 98 and landing G-force was 1.03. You got 117 XP out of that. Again, 13-hour flight time. Pretty good score. Much better than I expected. I feel like I made a lot more mistakes on that one. Only mistakes we made were landing lights after climbing beyond 10,000 feet, and then our taxiing in with turning off the taxi lights, which I feel like every single flight at least I missed that. But I don't know what the timing is on it, but oh well. We made it. I'm happy we got here in time. No crashes to the sim, no aircraft issues. It was a pretty decent flight. And I really enjoyed our departure out of Sydney, and hopefully one of you will too. Thanks to Orbix, as promised in the last video, we will be giving away a free copy of Sydney International Airport over in Sydney, Australia. In the last video, I gave you guys instructions on how to enter into the giveaway, and you guys did amazing job because I have 80 names sitting right here in front of me of 80 people who are eligible to win this giveaway. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a winner right now. It's 3, 2, 1. Let's see who we have as a winner. It is going to be Blue Owl Productions 1923 is our winner. Blue Owl Productions. So make sure you are part of my Discord. That link will be down in the description. And if you're not, go ahead and join, and go ahead and send me a DM, or you can tag me in the general chat. We'll get in touch. I will then confirm that you are who you say you are, and we will get you your free copy of Sydney International Airport. Thank you everyone who participated, and don't worry, there are more giveaways to come, so stay tuned. And so we move on to the next one. I have to return back to Melbourne, Australia, out of LAX for yet another long haul. As you can see, my schedule here for Qantas Airlines is pretty demanding. It's gonna be a pretty tough schedule, to be honest with you, but it's gonna definitely give us a lot of hours, and we have a lot of opportunity to make some good ranks. We're gonna keep working towards going to United or one of the other airlines that you guys voted for. So thank you guys so much for participating and being a part of this. As you can see, we have Dallas, Fort Worth as a destination. We have Brisbane, which is a few short flights here in the A320. I'm actually personally looking forward to that. I know I'm gonna need a break from the long haul flights, so it's nice to have a short 320 flight to break things up. and then we have another flight to Perth and Brisbane again. So pretty demanding schedule. If I need to, we can skip a couple and then generate a new one schedule. So we'll see. But as always, guys, thank you so much for riding along and joining me. We're with Qantas, baby. We're hired by Qantas, so we'll do a few more flights with Qantas, and then we'll see about how much experience we get to allow us to continue to progress through our virtual airline pilot career. Maybe we can work with United. Maybe we can work at Air New Zealand, KLM, Air France, I don't know. But there's so many options. So I want to say big shout out and special thanks to Simbit World, to Flight Control Replay, and to Orbix, and of course to every single one of you guys for making this series possible. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. 3 choices: give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. Next time, next video, I'll see you.